Yo, what's up, Chicago? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mike B. We're here to talk some Bulls post game. We had a tough loss against the defending champion Milwaukee Bucks. We're gonna talk about it. We also gonna talk about the next four games that are really key for this Bulls team games that they really should win. We're gonna talk about who the opponents on this road trip. This is game one of the road trip. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it after this. So yeah, like I said, the Bulls suffer a loss on their first road trip game to the Milwaukee Bucks, 98 to 126. This game started off as a real good game, a real back and forth game. The Bulls was giving it to the Milwaukee Bucks, and I actually thought this game was going to be a competitive game based off the early first quarter. And then the Milwaukee Bucks ripped off an 11-0 run, kind of put some a real dent into the Bulls, that lead on the Bulls. And yeah, man, the second quarter came around, the Bulls still was struggling to make shots. The offense looked at still at times. The Milwaukee Bucks were just giving it to the Bulls inside the paint, really, and they start getting hot from three. So and then the first half, the Bulls really didn't seem well outside of the beginning of the first quarter. The Bulls really didn't seem too much aggressive. They only had zero free throw attempts in the first half, which some of that had to do with the ref. They missed a couple of calls that they should have gave the Bulls, a couple of foul calls there. Then the third quarter came around, and the Bulls knocked the lead down to 10, which I really thought right there that was going to be the turning point in this game. I mean, Zach was knocking down shots, Vooch was knocking down shots. Vooch had an amazing first half. He was the only guy who was really cooking in the first half. But back to the third quarter, Vooch was knocking down shots. DeMar was making plays. They was engaged on defense. Then as soon as Milwaukee got on a run, I just feel like they just got disengaged and went back to what they was doing in the second quarter, with just taking jump shots when they really should have been attacking the basket. So yeah, we gonna get into the stats. DeMar DeRozan had a tough shooting night, 10 from 23 from the field, 1 from 5 from the 3-point line, 21 points and 4 rebounds. Vooch, like I said, had a fantastic first quarter. You can even say a second quarter, amazing shooting night. 9 from 15, 4 from 5 from the 3-point line, 22 points and 7 rebounds. Zach Levine also struggled from the field, 6 of 16, 4 from 3 from the three, and he chipped in 21 points. And he was the only person who really got to the line, 5 from 6. DeMar had zero free throw attempts. Vooch zero free throw attempts. Russo had 2 free throw attempts, but he missed both of them. So they only had 13 free throws attempts to Milwaukee 20, and Giannis had 9 himself. So that's more than what the Bulls made. Like, the bench really struggled shooting. Kobe White was 2 from 10. That's two back-to-back games where he struggled. But uh last night game, I gave him credit. Like, he was still locked in on the defensive end. But this game, I don't know. Kobe just did not look engaged. Io struggled 2 or 3 from 8. Patrick Williams, you can tell it was the back to back from him coming back from that injury. Not gonna really go kill him. 2 for 6, 6 points. He held his own against Giannis, though. That was a plus I can give that to Patrick Williams. On the Bucks end, Giannis 25 points, and get this, 17 rebounds. 17 rebounds. That's to show you that he was killing in the paint. Brook Lopez, 10 points. Drew Holiday was the MVP of this game. He was killing us in the second half. 27 points, 12 from 17. Grayson Allen kind of pissed me off the way he was cooking in that first quarter. I wanted somebody to put him on his ass. Pat Connaughton came off the bench with 14 points. Basically, they bench killed our bench. Just to be fair, like Ibaka with 11 points, Javon Carter with 7 points. So Bobby Porter chipped in with 6 points. So yeah, man, there was a frustrating loss. But if I had to lose a game on this road trip, it would have had to been this game coming off of back to back. But that still don't make an excuse for coming out and just getting our ass beat like this, man. Like I would have been cool with a close loss, but this loss, no. Now I get to defend the champ, and we already lost plenty of games against playoff teams. So this is a game we had to make a statement in, but man, it's tough. So yeah, this like I said, this was the Bulls' first game of their road trip. Our next four games are winnable games that we should be able to win. Thursday we got the Pelicans, then the Cleveland Cavaliers, then we go to New York, and then Washington. So the Pelicans, New York, and Washington are teams outside of looking in of the playoff. Cleveland's still a playoff team, but they've been struggling with injuries. So those are 4 games that this Bulls team should just come out and punch all 4 of these teams in the mouth. Like these 4 games should be wins, in my opinion. Like there should be no reason to lose any of these games. I know the Pelicans got CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram, but we got Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. And yeah, Cleveland, they're a good defensive team, but they really don't have an all-star, so that game should be a winnable game. Washington don't have Bradley Beal, but they got Porzingis. That game still should be a winnable game. And I hope the Bulls don't come out and play around with these teams. I want them to come out aggressive, punch all 4 of these teams in the mouth because we need all 4 of these wins. And then after this 4 road games, we back at home against the Clippers, the Heat, Milwaukee, Boston, and Charlotte. Then our last game is on the road against the Timberwolves. So every game after this Milwaukee Bucks game counts. If this Bulls team want to remain in a good seeding, they don't want to fall down outside of the basics. Pretty much, they don't want to fall outside of the play-in. I don't even want to see them in the 6th seed. I feel like the 5th seed and up is where I expect this team to be. And these next 4 games, will really tell me how serious this Bulls team is. Like, if they drop 3 of these games, I'll be disappointed. But yeah, man, what you guys think of this Bulls loss? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, man, this is a tough loss. I thought I was gonna come back on here with a win, but man, things happen, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's your boy Mike B on the Go Chicago. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.